The Ball family is one of the most successful sports families of the last decade. LiAngelo's song Tweaker is a hit that got him to perform at All-Star Weekend, and he even has a remix with Lil Wayne. Lonzo got a new contract with the Bulls, and LaMelo, well, LaMelo is just LaMelo, which is always a vibe. But the family is now dealing with a bit of bad news as LaVar Ball had to have his entire foot amputated after suffering a serious medical issue. LaVar has always been one of my favorite people since he popped up back in 2016 telling the world that his sons were better than Jordan's sons and that he could beat Michael Jordan in a game of one-on-one. He's also said a slew of other wild things, but to see a dad ride for his sons the way LaVar has always made me jealous that I didn't have a kind of father like him growing up. And while LaVar habitually flirted with crossing the line, especially on his ESPN visits, to me, he never did anything to harm his sons. He always kept the main thing the main thing. In fact, his gregarious nature is likely what got Lonzo drafted over De'Aaron Fox. Even if you view Big Baller Brand as a failure, the intention of building something outside of the big three sneaker companies was a revelation. Own your own shoe and apparel company? I mean, at that time, absolutely unprecedented. And let's not forget his contributions to amateur athletics. Please know this, if it were not for LaVar Ball, there would be no OTE. So while our fumble of the week is usually reserved for somebody doing something stupid, I wanted to give LaVar Ball just a level of acknowledgement today as he recovers from having his foot amputated. He's still glowing. He's still smiling. I just want to let LaVar Ball know he is the man in my book. Samaria, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I love that. And I have loved like it seems like couple of weeks since LiAngelo's song came out. A lot of people have been giving LaVar his flowers. And I felt like he really needed that because I think that I'm thinking like back when Lonzo was coming up and coming out, there was a lot of people that felt like maybe he talked too much or he was writing checks that his kids couldn't cash and people couldn't really see the vision. And so I think that now that people see the success that all three of his sons are having right now, they've been giving him his flowers, even more so now that we've learned the news of him having his leg amputated. So I think I'm just more excited about that because like you mentioned, he is a great father and you want someone like that in your corner riding for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you all let us know your thoughts on the legacy of LaVar Ball. Also, send them some well wishes in the comment section. We'd appreciate that.